right, y'all boys, y'all been spamming me and asking me for this Oregon Ducks offensive playbook in college football 25. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. The first formation and play we're going to be going over is gun bunch quads, offset, and the play is roll out double post. So depending on your quarterback, if you have a righty, I will run it to the right. If you have a lefty, I'll run it to the left. Since we have Dylan Gabriel, we're going to go ahead and run this play to the left. So to flip a play, all you do is hit R2 and the play flips just like this. Now, what I personally like to do, I always like to put an outside receiver on the streak. So just go ahead and press triangle, then square, and flick up on your left stick. And now he's on the streak. Then I'll just go ahead and hike the ball and let that rollout go. And usually that tight end always gets open for a big play downfield. Now that's the first way I like to run it. You can also run it stock, and usually you could get a big play with those posts just like this right here. Let's see if he gets it. Oh, and he held on to it, but usually you could get a big play with those posts. Another thing I like to do is I also put that receiver on the streak again, and then I put the running back on a wheel while I'm rolling out. So let's go ahead and run it. And you see we either had the running back or the tight end on that play right there. So it's a lot of different ways you can make this play saucy. And then I also have a clip of me running this play in the red zone. Since this formation is a known formation to roll out, all I did was put my receiver on a drag and it led to an easy touchdown. Now for my audibles, all I like to do is have roll out double post in the first slot, pin and pull toss in the second slot, duo in the third, then fake toss verticals in the fourth. If you don't know how to make an audible while you're on the screen, you just go ahead and press L2 and go to that slot, click X, and then replace it with whatever play you're trying to replace it with. So the reason for these audibles, say you're going to get somebody that likes to blitz or run mid blitz, you could either right here run the pin pull toss or even duo. First, we're going to go ahead and run the toss. Let's go ahead and call it. And you just see we got the numbers to block outside. Number 3 didn't touch anybody. That's crazy. I'm not going to lie. He didn't. Let's go ahead and try to run that back because he didn't touch a soul. Let's go ahead and do it again. Call it. He didn't touch a soul. God dang, 3. Hey, it shouldn't be that hard right there. But you see, he will block at least one of them, and then you just make a move off the other, and you should be able to make a move on that safety. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, after you hit your opponent with that pin pull toss a couple times, that's when you can hit them with the fake toss vertical. So once they see this motion right there that looks like a pin pull toss, they will fall for it. I was just trying to show y'all boys the motion before I threw it, and I'm telling you, you would get a bomb downfield, but you just got to be more alert. So as soon as you hike it, just go ahead and be aware. You'll have people wide open. That should have been a perfect ball. Or once you do that fake toss, you could even sprint out with him, and then you see we got X wide open down the sideline. And then if you just hurry up and catch your opponent off guard and just need those easy couple yards, that's when you could just run a play duo, get those easy couple yards. Hey, if you get a big play and score, you just score, especially if he's running a 3 down front. Just go ahead and run duo, just keep running it, and he's going to call a timeout. Trio wide flex is probably like my second or third favorite formation in this playbook because we have plays like deep flood. Now this play is always going to be your big hitter, heavy hitter play. Everything on this gets open. Now you got like that kind of deep zig. That's like my check down, but usually that corner route always is open. And you see, I just could just go ahead and throw it down to that zig and we get an easy couple yards. But in the game plays that I have, I'm always hitting that corner route downfield for the easy touchdown. Or like I said, that check down is usually wide open. If the corner route, if you can't hit it big, the zig is usually wide open. So this play, I'm not gonna lie, it is unstoppable. The next play we have in trio wide flex is shuffle slot in. Now, if I know my opponent likes to run cover 3, I'm telling you, he's cooked. It's barbecue chicken, and the reason for that, let's just go ahead and pick a regular cover 3 sky. Once I see, even though it's not one high safety here, that's a telltale sign, but usually when there's one safety back there, I'm calling this play, especially if he's spamming it. And all I do is run it stock. If you wanted to do something with that receiver outside, you could put him on a slant, out route, whatever. But usually I'm just reading both of the seams and then the wheel. So let's go ahead and run it. And X is wide open. And you see in game, I got a long touchdown play, just doing the same thing. And this play is already set up for you. That's the great thing about it. You don't have to do nothing but press X, and that tight end is open down the seam every single time. Now, of course, if you keep running this play, your opponent's going to catch on, and that's when he's going to try to user that tight end. And that's when you could just put that outside receiver on a slant or just throw it underneath to 15, just like this, and just get an easy couple yards until he starts coming back down. And that's when you hit him over the top again. Now we're in the formation, gun spread wide slot, and the play is RZ cross HB rail. This is another one of those heavy hitter plays that hit big downfield. Now it's already set up for you. Like I said, this play literally beats every coverage. You just got to sit there and read it for whatever gets open. You see we got that wheel route down. Let's see if we can score. Yes, sir. And that was set up beautifully. Like I said, you don't even have to make an adjustment. That's what's so good about this play. You just literally got to make the reads, and we're going to have that crosser across the middle of the field wide open. And I don't want to hear nobody saying you don't have enough time to throw this ball. Yes, you do, because I play Ultimate Team, and I always have enough time to make my reads and throw the ball. So I promise y'all boys, y'all will not have no problem trying to run this play. Next, we're going to be going over split slot open, and the play we're going to be going over is shuffle slot dig. Now with this play, you can either keep it stock, but I personally like to put that other running back that's on the check down on a route, on a check and release on a route. So you could either put him on a wheel, you could go ahead and put him on a streak, or you could just go ahead and put him on an angle route. But just because we have that that in route going in the middle of the field, I normally don't put him really on the end. So I'm going to just go ahead and put him on the wheel for right now. Let's go ahead and run the play. And like I said, this is one of those other heavy hitting plays. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw it downfield since we had that. But in man, like I said, you have the wheel that will beat man. You'll have that in route in the middle of the field. Let's go ahead and run it again. Now we're going to have the in route. Hit it easily. Oh, dang, he dropped the ball. But this is another great play to run. Let's go ahead and put him on the Texas route. Go ahead and hit him for the easy couple yards. So like I said, every play isn't meant, like you don't always have to score. I like to rack up yards, even if it's 10 plus yards, always getting the first down. That's always good. See, we go ahead and throw that bomb down the field for the easy tutty. This is a great play to run, and it's different ways you can scheme this play up. All right, y'all boys, now we're going to be going over one of the cheesiest plays in this playbook, which is RPO read wide flat. Now, the great thing about this play, you can run it anywhere on the field, but if you struggle down in the red zone, it's great to run it down there. But as you see in this clip, we ran it and we scored on a big play. So, of course, if you have a fast tight end, this play is great to run. Now, this is a RPO, so you can either keep it with the quarterback, hand it off to the running back. You have an option to throw the bubble, and then you have an option to throw the flat. So when I'm looking at the play, I'm glancing everywhere. So first, I'm reading if the bubble's open, and then if we're going to have the flat, and most of the time you will have the flat if you don't have that bubble. So we have the bubble, so you can just go ahead and throw it. And you see we're downfield. For the easy touchdown, we're going to go ahead and run out of bounds. Let's go ahead and do a replay. So like I said, I'm glancing if he stayed, just to see what, like if they're in man zone and he doesn't follow the bubble. So of course I'm gonna go ahead and throw it. Now if I either wanted to hand it off or also throw the flat, we could have did that, but it made more sense to just go ahead and throw the bubble. Now let's go ahead and run it again. He's a man. Go ahead and throw that bubble. The flat, and you see we out of there for an easy big game. Now the thing about this play, to make it better, if you're going to throw that flat, hold the ball with the quarterback, then throw it. So just go ahead and hold X, then press triangle to throw the ball, just so it doesn't hand the ball off automatically to the running back if you wait too long. So that's just some secret sauce that I shouldn't even be giving y'all boys for the free ski. But like I said, you can keep this ball with the quarterback if you wanted to and run it. So if you have somebody like Mike Vick or a faster quarterback, you could take off with this play and it would go crazy, or you could just do a simple handoff and get those easy couple yards. So this play is very cheesy and very annoying to go against. Now, y'all boys, no more save the best for last. We're going to be going over the Wildcat formation. But before we get into Wildcat, if y'all boys want to see more sauce on the Oregon Ducks offensive playbook, head over to my Patreon or just go ahead and join my YouTube memberships. And that's where I'm giving the sauce at for real. So I didn't go over really all the plays that I run. I just gave y'all, the basics and the good plays that y'all can score off of. But like I said, if y'all boys want the sauce for real and the real setups and breakdown, that's where you can find them, either on the Patreon or just go ahead and join the YouTube membership program. You just go to the profile, press join, and go ahead and join from there. Now, like I said, we're going to be going over Wildcat. This is my favorite formation in the game, and this is all I really run for real. Now, the great thing about this playbook is they have two different formations of Wildcat. They have the jumbo, and then they have the regular unbalanced. Now, I always hit big with the jet reverse pass no matter who I play. This play just goes crazy, and then the jet sweep, I'm always getting 10 plus yards every time I run this play. And my opponent, I'm telling you, they can't stop it. They don't like going against it. So if you have all these other plays mixed in with this Wildcat, I'm telling you, this is a real dangerous playbook, and it's real hard to stop. Now, if you struggle in the red zone, there's a play called blast in the jumbo Z weak, and all you have to do is literally call this play, and I'm telling you, you're going to walk in for an easy touchdown. So let's go ahead and go over that. So we're at the 1 yard line, and you see this is an easy walk in just from looking at the defense. So let's go ahead and press X. Let's go ahead and let him run in for himself. And usually I do just run straight until I see a defender, and that's when I turn, and I'm not even holding R2 until I see that defender and when I have to turn. So you could get a speed boost animation or just an easy walk in from doing so. And there's also plays like the read option, and it's just a regular read option. You can either hand it off or keep it with your running back and get in there for the easy touchdown in the red zone. And then my favorite is the jet sweep. Now, when I say this is really the unstoppable play, and they try to do everything to stop this play, and they never can. They come out and man 3 deep, they blitz everybody, and when I run this play, like I said, it doesn't get stopped, and I'm always getting 10 plus yards, if not a touchdown, when I run this one play. Hey y'all boys, that is it for the Oregon Ducks offensive playbook. If y'all boys like this playbook, go ahead and leave a like and a comment, and make sure y'all boys subscribe for this free sauce. Like I said, Patreon is in the link in the description if y'all boys want to continue to get the sauce to run, to play the game just like me and do the breakdowns that I do and setups that I do. It's in the link in the description. Now y'all boys, let me know what y'all want to see next so I could drop the sauce for y'all boys, because hey, this is for y'all so y'all boys can stop losing and continue to be compy. But it's your boy Get Lamar, and I'm out.